what I find interesting is that there seems to be this like contrast of ideas because, and I was thinking about this today. It's like, here we are, we want haptic vests and steering wheels and flight sticks and gun stocks and with the whole drive being towards holding something and wanting to feel like you have something tangible and tactile in your
immersion,
hands, right?
We're making these experiences more immersive.
But then at the same time, what is one of the biggest pushes in the VR industry right now? Hands-free. And I'm like, I don't want hands-free. For most of the games that we play, I don't want to be hands-free because I want to feel like I've got a gun in my hand, and it's a lot more like a gun in my hand to have a controller than it is to just be going, ha ha, woo, like,
yeah,
like that's to me, it's kind of lame.
I'm like flashing back to my days as a child who would do this with their hands to make a gun.
That's what I was gonna say.
And then you know what felt better? Holding a gun. Like it's just that, you know, that
so
shit
we carved
just
out wood
works,
fake guns,
right?
where we had
sticks.
a stick in our hand.
Like, you know, anything that right there, that just holding that in your hands is like haptic feedback. That ability to hold something in your hands, that's what you need. And you know, we've seen the patents with Sony's next possible VR controller, where they're focusing a lot on haptic feedback in the hands, and that would go along with the DualSense,
which they've publicly said that DualSense will be, and they totally should, and I want that. That's my point. Is that I feel like there's this weird split focus. It's like immersion through tactile feedback, which is more where I lean towards. And then there's like, ooh, but hands free. Oh, maybe Sony's next controller will be a pair of just gloves, and I'm like, that has a place. That's pretty cool. The porn industry is probably just like, yeah.
Always porn with you. Always the porn right away.
But I'm serious. I'm just saying, when it comes to the tactile hand stuff, like that's like one of the things where I see it becoming like, yeah, okay, so that makes anything where tactile feedback would be really important. Art, like 3D art stuff, that I could see like being able to, like, you know, like full on like Tony Stark that stuff. You know, like, and they've seen it like there's that with that leap motion or whatever. They've come pretty far with skeletal tracking of hands and everything. You know, the tech's there. I'm just, when it comes to gaming,
no, it makes no sense for me.
I think there's very few applications that I really don't want to walk around a game world just like, I got my sword because I do.